The Bitcoin keeps playing with this descending trend line. Can we hold above it and finally go to the moon? Or is this gonna fail to hold and we gonna go back down to this zigzag price action? Let's find out in this video. Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Samo from My Crypto Paradise. So right now you are seeing the video I have shared with you 4 days ago. I told you we are breaking from this symmetrical triangle. We will go here, that will be our A wave, then we will have a swing higher as a B wave, and then we will continue lower. What happened is exactly what I have been telling you. We have went down, we have got the recovery right here, created a B wave, and then we dumped down towards our major support zone right here from the lower time frame price action. You remember I have been telling that to you in the previous video that I have recorded 2 days ago for you, that we have used this swing higher to enter a short position on Ethereum. As you can see, that was the opportunity which we have taken with Paradise Family VIPs very aggressively, and as you can see, just few hours ago we have taken our first target. As you can see on this week, we have pre-placed few days ago the sell limit order at $2,369, almost 8% profit without any leverage. With 2x leverage, that is almost 16% profit for us. So indeed we have hit a very strong support, which I have been updating about also in the previous video 2 days ago, where I also shared with you the other positions we are taking with Paradise Family VIPs. I have told you also that we will be on this third touch, breaking this minor support and go to the major one. As you can see, that's exactly what happened. On a third touch we have really break out this $69,000 support level. We have tested this liquidity pool, and as you can see right now we are trying to reclaim this level that worked previously as a support. As you can see right here, it tested that level and then we had this swing higher, so it worked like a support right here, and then after we have broken that level to the downside, it's right now working as a resistance. So if you don't mind, I will change this into a red color so we all understand this is our resistance zone. Right now what's important to observe is the volume we are creating. As you can see, as we go lower the volume is increasing, and as we go higher the volume is decreasing, and this is the pattern that we are observing for the past few days, and it is not really bullish, it is quite bearish, right? As you can see right here as well, as we go down the volume is increasing, as we go up the volume is decreasing. That it means that the bears are just in control. Okay, as you can see, our liquidity support zone works very well. This is where we have taken our first target on Ethereum, right? We are using the Bitcoin analysis also for trading Ethereum and other altcoins, but you know that we also have other positions, short swing positions, where we didn't yet hit any targets yet. So what we are waiting for? We are waiting for even though lower prices hitting the level at $66,000 right here, or creating some new bullish price action from a short-term perspective, right? That will be our confirmation to look to exit our swing short position. So what we want to see right now is, from a lower time frame perspective, breaking and reclaiming this resistance zone. How we will know it is successful breakout? Well, we will be first watching the volume. We want to see on this breakout higher, okay, above this resistance zone, we want to see the breakout with increasement of volume. So we want to see big green candle, okay? That will mean that some big players are getting in the market and buying Bitcoin, okay? And that's what we want to see on the breakout of this resistance. As you can see, we already tried to reclaim it right here, but take a look at the volume. The volume is absolutely minimal. You can see that, yeah? And then we had this rejection with a quite high volume, right? So this is bearish. We want to see a reclaim of this resistance with some big volume, and also we want to see on a 1 hour time frame some double bottom formation, okay? We definitely will want to see increase in open interest, okay? We will be watching the Bitcoin on futures as well. So we want to see open interest to increase as well. We want to see some big long positions to enter into the market in order for us to predict with the highest possible probability that this reclaim of this resistance on a lower time frame perspective is really legit, and we can start changing our strategy into bullish, okay? But that will be only from the lower time frame perspective. Then also we have this daily chart, medium time frame to higher time frame chart on Bitcoin. You know this chart very well if you are in our free Telegram channels and if you are watching these videos. And ladies and gentlemen, really, we understand the Paradise VIP is expensive. It is not for everyone. It is for people who are very busy and they have some trading capital. But if you have only few $1,000s and you have time to monitor the market yourself, these videos and the insights we are sharing with you in our free Telegram channels basically works for you like an edge, okay? Then you just need to monitor the market for confirmations, create your own strategy and system, and follow it with discipline, patience, and emotional discipline. And that will basically transform you from a gambler into a professional trader. And that's exactly what we want for you. We really want as much people, as much paradisers as possible to transform from gamblers into professional traders. And by sharing with you these insights, you have such a bigger edge from all other market participants that then just applying some strategy to it that you will create for yourself and following your system properly, you can really be a long-term profitable trader. So by that keeping in mind, let's analyze this medium to high time frame chart on Bitcoin. And the first thing first, what is important to notice is that we are nicely playing the bearish divergence that I have been sharing with you a week ago, right? It is playing very nicely. We are getting very nicely rejected from our key supply zone. As you can see, we are right now back at our major high time frame support zone that is also working very nicely together with our lower time frame analysis, right? So we have been retesting this major support zone that we have analyzed and discovered on a higher time frame. And this is important to understand because we are doing multi-time frame analysis. We can be better scalp traders and we can be also better swing traders because we just work with much more data, right? So even though we have analyzed this major higher time frame support zone with the help of this daily chart, we can use that for our day trading and scalp trading as well. As you can see, it's working very well to understand where to take profits, where to exit, etc. Right? So that in mind, you know that we are waiting for the ABC pattern to confirm that this is against the trend that from a higher time frame perspective is still bearish until we can have some bullish confirmation, right? So you know that we are waiting for the ABC and hold above this major higher time frame support zone. That will mean, if you understand Elliot Wave theory, that for the first time in 7 months, the price action that pushing the prices lower is going against the main trend. And that means that the higher probability is going to be that the continuation towards $93,000 is much more likely right now. But for that, we want to see the B wave and C wave first, right? So right now we are in an A wave. You know that from a short-term price action, we have created a B wave right here, but on a daily time frame, it looks just like a wick out right here. So it doesn't really seem that this was the proper B wave. So what we want to see is a confirmation that this is the final move of the A wave, okay? Then we will look out for some pullback. But firstly, how we will understand that this is the finish of A wave? Because the A wave can finish even like right here, right? And then start the B wave. So what we want to see is exactly the confirmation on a lower time frame perspective, right? So breaking above that $69,000 mark, all right, above this resistance will actually help us to break from this previous local high, okay? And we will do a shift of trend and start the B wave pullback, alright, this wave right here. But we need to firstly have a confirmation that we can break above this previous local high. Then we will have a confirmation that we are in this B wave. Then we want to see some bearish divergences right here for confirmation that we will start the next C wave, okay? And if the C wave will finish at our major higher time frame support zone and don't break below it, that will be our confirmation that, okay, this is against the trend. and we can continue higher towards our $93,000. However, if there is gonna be something neglecting this idea, we might really go lower, okay, and we might go aggressively bearish with Paradise VIPs. Right now, before we can reclaim the resistance, it's not yet clear, but we might be creating a hidden bullish divergence. If we break and reclaim this resistance right here, it will be confirmed. What am I talking about? About this indicator MACD. As you can see, the histogram is creating lower low. However, at the moment the Bitcoin is creating higher low, okay, but it's not gonna be confirmed until we can break above the previous high right here, yeah. But if we start going grinding higher, breaking from this local high and go above it, this will be a confirmation of a bullish hidden divergence. As you can see, if you are in our MCP free school, this is a textbook example, okay, when the price is making higher low but an indicator is making lower low, this is a hidden bullish divergence, and it basically means that the momentum is increasing. However, some bigger player is absorbing the selling pressure and accumulating. Speaking of accumulation, we can see some early signs right here. When we take a look behind the scenes, we can see on order book suite that we are indeed in some kind of accumulation already. This order book suite indicator is basically showing us that there is more buy limit orders being triggered than sell limit orders. When the sell limit orders are exceeding, you can see the order book suite going into the negative, but you can see we are right now in some kind of accumulation. How strong is it? It's now hard to tell, right? But since we are still above this descending trend line, major descending trend line, it is a positive sign, because take a look what happened previously. Yeah, when we had this slight accumulation, we started some lower time frame uptrend afterwards, right? Then we can see it didn't last for a very long time. Then we once again started the distribution and it ended quite quickly, right? So what we want to see, if we will be able to break above this previous high, we want to see the accumulation keep going on. You don't want to see some distribution immediately starting, all right? That would hold the price action below the major resistance zones, and the probabilities of going higher would increase drastically. Also, you need to understand we still have these huge sell walls worth billions and billions of dollars above us. This is a bad sign. I wanted to see during some price declines that these sell limit orders will sell into the price action. That didn't happen yet, okay? So for the whales to really go through this billions worth of dollars sell limit walls is going to be very hard to do. So just keep in mind these kind of things, because it's just telling you, look, you should be still working more with bearish trading strategies than bullish, and that's exactly what we are doing with Paradise and VIPs. As you can see, the Ethereum, we have just used the opportunity of a swing higher, okay, because we knew that the bearish pressure is stronger and the bigger moves will be down, okay? That is why we can make consistently profit, because we understand the mechanics of the crypto market, okay? So we can make high probability safe trades thanks to that. So on the daily time frame, on our medium to higher time frame perspective, what we want to see is exactly what I have been talking about, and another confirmation that we can start looking exiting the short positions which we have been entering right here on multiple trades. This Ethereum trade was just one that we had take profit on, is that we will close this daily candle which closing in around 10 hours, that this will close above the moving average trend line, this orange trend line, okay? So that will be another confirmation. Let's very quickly shift to weekly time frame. The weekly time frame closed very badly, okay? I've been worrying about this, I've been warning you about this as well. This candle closed like an inverted bearish hammer candlestick pattern. If you are in our MCP free school, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I have been also sharing this with you, the risk of closing like this, in the previous video. Take a look at how the inverted hammer candlestick patterns really look like. You need to have a long wick above you, above the body. That's exactly what we have, right? Very long wick, and then you need to have no or minimal shadow at the bottom and very small body, and that's exactly what we have. Very small shadow and small body, as you can see right here. So this is bearish, right? The weekly candle closed extremely bearishly, and that's just another confirmation that you should be in your day trading and swing trading, because you understand the ultra high time frame, okay? which we are using for investing, you understand the ultra high time frame is still bearish, okay? Still bearish, and this inverted hammer candlestick just confirmed it, and also it closed below this extremely important resistance zone, okay? So it seems like we are still in the D wave, and I'm sharing this with you like for many times already. This is a very clear Elliot wave theory. We have been creating AB right here. We have been accumulating here with parallel VIPs in 2023 heavily, right? Then we started this C wave, and right now we are trying to break from this D wave, but this D wave is still in play, right? And this D wave can take us even towards $44,000 before going into that E wave towards $93,000, or we need to have some confirmation that this was the D wave and we are already starting an E wave, all right? But for the confirmations, we need to be confirming the things I'm looking at, and I'm looking at what the whales are doing, what the smart money are doing. I'm taking a look at the on-chain analysis, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and it's just not there, all right? So I love to be bull, but right now the bearish strategies are still favoring bears, and the bearish trading strategies are coming with higher probability. So we are still playing it mostly like bears on a swing, medium and high time frame. So if something changes, I will keep you updated. You know that I will share with you exactly all the exclusive data I have, ladies and gentlemen. And the next time I see you will be on Thursday. Please, if you have enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe, and I will see you next time. Cheers.